G'day race fans, welcome back to Thunder Valley Raceway for Group 7 of the JLH Krafts Prince of the Peak. It's the final round of qualifying. Let's see which of these four cars moves on through to next week's semi-finals. As always, the point system today will be a 5, 3, 2 and 1. DNF gets 0 and it's 1 bonus point if you can smash that fastest time. Driver number 1 today is Woodgrain, driving for Wally Champ. He's in the 1971 Dodge Challenger. He hails from America and is ranked number 26. Driving for Team N-Count is Nina. She was born with a steering wheel in her hand. She's driving the number 8 ranked Dodge Charger. The next driver today is J-Mo. He's driving for Tex 10 Racing in the Lotus Esprit. And last but not least is Team Thunder Valley's very own Stormtrooperson, driving the 1973 BMW CSL. He's got the nickname of Psycho Chicken because this car is all over the shop. Let's head up now for race number 1. Trooperson and Nina in the front row for this one. J-Mo Woodgrain out the back. Drivers are ready to launch. And away they go through red line corner. Small lead opening up there for Trooperson as they hit Hell corner. Nina tries to push away through. Can't. He's still on his hammer. Deploys a pit manoeuvre and spins him around, but it's to no avail. And Trooperson puts 5 points on the board in the first race. Nina comes away with 3. J-Mo finishes strongly for 3rd. And Woodgrain brings in the tail with 1 point. As you can see here, Nina really tried her best to catch up there down the straight. She didn't have enough track to get it done. Good performance though by this driver for Team N-Count, who has been on fire himself on the track recently at Thunder Valley. Let's go and have a look at the leaderboard after round 1. We see Trooperson sitting on 5 points, Nina on 3, J-Mo on 2, and it is Woodgrain out the back on 1 point. As we head back up for race number 2, drivers have changed lanes. J-Mo and Nina out the front for this one. The Psycho Chicken and Woodgrain out the back. They're ready to go. Race number 2 of the Valley. Away they go through red line corner. A small lead opening up there for Nina. Here comes J-Mo as he hits the lead going through Hell corner and over the humps. He's long gone in a time of 5:41. Nina again picks up 2nd position. Great performance by her. She's really on a roll and she's picking up those points. As we look at the replay, she had a bit of a lead there, but as they got through the Hell corner, J-Mo took over and he won convincingly. 2nd and 3rd wrapped up there by Nina and Trooperson. As we look at the leaderboard, it is Trooperson and J-Mo sitting there on 7 points apiece. Nina sitting on 6 and Woodgrain out the back there on 2 points. He needs to pick up a win here in race number 3. He's sitting on pole position here with J-Mo. Woodgrain really needs to pick up some points in this one to keep his chances alive as they kick off for race number 3. J-Mo once again opened up a decent lead. Nina's right there again over the humps. Woodgrain sitting in 3rd. He spins out going around the corner, finishes 3rd in backwards position. Trooperson had no luck from the back in that race and he finishes 4th and will pick up 1 point. And that could be detrimental to his chances of moving on through to the semi-finals next week. But it was a good run once again from J-Mo in that Lotus Esprit. And he's won his 2nd on the trot. Nina overtakes Trooperson into 2nd position with 9 points. Trooperson on 8. And Woodgrain still without a win. He sits on 4 points as we move into the final race of the day at the Valley. The 2 yellow cars sitting on pole for this one. Woodgrain and Trooperson for the last race of the day. Who's going to move on through to the semis? As they await the green, and there it is as they head off for the last race. It looks like Woodgrain with a good lead as they head through Hell corner. Oh, he's got up on the rails and he's rode that one like Tony Hawk in his prime. He finishes 2nd. He'd be disappointed with that one because it looked like he had a chance of pulling away the 5 points. Nina's been stuck up on the corner after having a collision with J-Mo. Let's go to the replay and see exactly what happened. Nina and J-Mo coming together at the Pepsi sign, and that put Nina out of commission. And just there was Woodgrain getting on the rails, and that cost him valuable speed and of course a win at the Valley in race number 4. He finishes on 7 points. Nina finishes on 9 after leading coming into that final round. But it's Stormtrooperson and J-Mo moving on through to the semi-finals next week with 13 and 14 points respectively. So let's have a look at the semi-finalists for next week's races. We have N-Count with Mad Jacks, Race and Ray for Varied Skunk Works, Cade will be driving for NZ Racing, Fractal Panda, Superman Dion, Crazy Canuck has Indy Rain through to the semis, Coop Devil, Hot Wheels Boys and Crazy Jordan, Po Boy, Tex 10 with Kojo and J-Mo, and Thunder Valley got Stormtrooperson into the semi-finals. Our fastest 2 heat winners of the tournament have been Encount and Verit Skunkworks, with Lara last lap with a 5.15 and a 5.16 respectively, and they will both be moving on to the preliminary final rounds after being afforded a bye in the first round of finals due to having the fastest times so far in the tournament. And a massive thank you goes out to everybody who sent a car in for the Prince of the Peak. Those who didn't make it through to the semis will race in the D&Q tournament. That'll be going down the Super 6 lane in just a few weeks' time. We'll see you next week at the Valley for the semis.